Hey, come and stand up with us and join in.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh, please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me, just wait and see. Say hello. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. It's up to you, yeah. Put a little love in your heart.
We on? Good morning. It's so good to see all of you here in the room. Those of you online, welcome to Spiritual Center of the Desert. This is Reverend Dr. Laura Shackelford. I am Reverend Dr. Dale Olansky, and we are your spiritual leaders along with our support team of Reverend William Conway, who is going to deliver a most outstanding talk today, which I already know.
Yeah. So buckle up.
And Reverend David Flint, who is the most extraordinary bowl master that we've got around here. So welcome.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you here today. It is getting to be, I think this is pre-summer when it's 90, and the hundreds is actual summer here. So
Really?
buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Yes. I'm okay till it gets past 110. That's when it's like, oh, but anyway.
But we love the 90s. That'll work for now.
That's right. That'll work. This is almost chilly.
Yes.
Yes, for us. Right. All right.
So what do we have? We have new people here today, I think.
Yes. So we'd
that
like
our
to
first?
know if you're brave. Please stand up if you're here for the first time. We'd like to welcome you. Don't be
have to
bashful.
talk, just
you don't
sta-
have to talk.
Aw.
Just stand up and look cute.
Welcome all of you.
All right.
You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. And please, after the service, go out on the patio outside here. And we have a gift. We have a couple little gifts for you. And we would love to welcome you here. So thank you for being here. I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation today when you were talking. You must have thought, who is that rude lady? That rude lady was me. So thank you for being here.
Oh, my goodness. So I would like to ask our practitioners and ministers to stand up at this time. These are what might be considered spiritual counselors. They can answer any questions you have about the philosophy that we practice here, which is called Science of Mind. And it's really all about realizing that God is within us, or spirit, whatever you want to call your higher power. It's right here. And we teach you about getting into that realization of who you are as this magnificent being and the power of our mind and our consciousness to create our lives. So these are wonderful people that can answer any of your questions or give you prayer. They'll be in the Om Room following service. Some of them will, at least, after the service. So we welcome you to join us in just learning a little bit more about what we're about and how you can change your life, because we change lives one heart at a time here, don't we?
One heart at a time. Yeah, and I always like to tell the new people, too, that I don't want you to get this confused with Scientology, just because there's science. We're teaching you the power that you have within yourselves by the way you think and the way you use your mind in a loving, powerful way to create the life you want.
Yeah, we teach you how to think, not what to think. That's your
That's right.
job.
You get to do that.
We teach you the mechanics of it all, and the love.
Yes.
The love.
Yes.
So we have a special thank you today.
Oh.
She's not here, unfortunately, but we would like to thank Joyce Bulifant, who did a beautiful show for us. Oh my gosh.
It was so good.
It was
so
outstanding.
Very powerful and just so sweet. And her heart and her talent was just. And Scott, you were there too.
Scott,
you did a good job. Thank you, Scott. Yes.
And it was her gift to us. All the proceeds went to the center, and we're very grateful because that allows us to continue to thrive here. So we're very grateful for her and her presence and her support of our center. And thank you to all of you who came to the event. It was really lovely.
Yes.
So I believe, where are we now? I think we have some announcements.
Okay.
And then we'll get started with some music. Here are this week's announcements for Spiritual Center of the Desert. If you would like prayer, please go to the Om Room after service and a practitioner will pray for you. Did you know there are other ways for you to get your prayer requests to us? We've got 2 prayer boxes located in the sanctuary. One is in the back and one is near the doors that lead into the sanctuary. You can also make your requests through our website or call the office. Following service today, we're having our new member orientation class. If you're interested in becoming a member, or if you just want to learn more about us, please join us. Coming up this week at the center, on Monday at 9 a.m., it's Qigong with Lou. On Tuesday at 4 p.m., Healing Hearts meets in Costa Hall. On Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., join Dr. Laura, Dr. Dale, and Reverend William for cocktails and conversation. On Thursday at 2 p.m., Dr. Laura has her book study of the original science of mind. She meets in Costa Hall. On Friday, it's sound immersion at 6 p.m. in the sanctuary. Next Sunday, we're welcoming in all of our new members during a special in-service ceremony. Please save the date for the following event. On Wednesday, May 29th at 6 p.m., Dr. Laura is teaching her special class, Ho'oponopono, the art of healing through conscious loving. We have calendars available in the foyer. Take one home with you so you know what's going on at the center. If you have any questions or would like more information, please call us at 760-346-4649 or visit our website at pdspiritualcenter.org. Have a great week.
Climbed a mountain and I turned around and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean of tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, love and take it there. Yeah, and if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, well, the landslide will bring you down. Thank you.
Thank you. We're so blessed. Thank you, Lizzie and the band. So this is the part of our service where we take some time to go within. So those of you online, if you're watching, please join us in your own comfortable home for a moment of reflection, of going within, of just tuning out the drama, the distractions of our outside world as we come inside to what's real, to what's substantial, to the eternality of being that dwells within us that we are. And so as we close our eyes, if that's comfortable for you, we close our eyes and we just feel our hearts right now, just pressing the pause button on our minds and going to the heart and feeling the energy that lives there and just opening up to that spaciousness of being that is always trying to get our attention. And so today, in this moment, we let it have our attention as we just feel the fullness of life bubbling up to the surface, as we acknowledge its presence, as we allow it to come into a place of full envelopment of our awareness, of our heart, of our soul, to feel connected, to feel grounded in the moment, to know that within us is all the wisdom of the universe and all the love. It's all there for us. And so as we move into this meditation, I invite you all just to feel connected to your heart. Feel connected to all of us who are here in the room that are just coming as love, as the unconditional loving presence of spirit that we all are. Let's just open up to that and breathe. And let's take a breath of air in. And as we exhale, just relaxing and enjoy this time for you.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready.
magnificent life, affirming the presence of God that surrounds us all. In the oneness of spirit, I do what has to be done to make my life work. God is unity, flow, and grace. So as I begin my day, I feel happy. I feel joyful because of what the truth, meaning God, means to me. I will always be that part of my life that includes God. In reality, there is no condition that powers over me. I expand from that acknowledgement and create a structure of belief that nurtures my spiritual growth. I let go of all my anger, my resentment, my jealousy, my fear, and my doubt. I pack it all up in my mind and I give it back to the past where it originated. Now, I feel free. I can move forward to express, to feel, and to know unconditional love and unconditional joy. And I am grateful for the presence of God that has expressed itself through me. And I realize how important it is to have God in my life. So with an attitude of joyful acceptance, I release my word as law, and together we say, and so it is.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one.
Hi, everybody. Hi. So this next one, the song I'm singing, is actually from a show called Little Women. It's got a great message, but the beginning kind of starts off with a little bit of story. So I promise it'll start to make sense more towards the end. Who is he? Who is he with his marry me? With his ring and his marry me? The nerve, the gall. This is not what it was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those two words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to find frontiers. How could I be so wrong? Now all I need are my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought a promise that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dreams or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want. My attic, all I'd ever need. How nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. I've got to know if I can be astonishing. There's a life that I am meant to lead, a life like nothing I have known. I can feel it, and it's far from here. I've got to find it on my own. Even now I feel its heat upon my skin, a life of passion that pulls me from within, a life that I am making to begin. There must be somewhere I can be astonishing. astonishing. I'll find my way. I'll find it far away. I'll find it in the unexpected and unknown. I'll find my life in my own way. I will be fearless, surrendering modesty and grace. I will not disappear without a trace. I'll shout and start a riot, be anything but quiet. Martin Luther King Jr., I'll be astonishing, astonishing.
Alicia, Scott, thank you so much. That was astonishing.
Wait, you're astonishing.
Oh, thank you.
You all are astonishing. Hey.
Rediscovering yourself. And I have to tell you, I am not a show tunes type of guy. Give me the 60s, hippies, Earth, Wind, and Fire, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm telling you what, that right there was a frickin' home run. I'm just really amazed at the talent that we have here. And it inspires me. It really is astonishing what we have here. And thanks to each and every one of you, this is what we create as a community. This type of energy, this type of message, one that entails inclusivity. Doesn't matter where you came from, it matters that you're here. And like Dr. Dale was saying, we don't teach you what to think, we teach you how to think. So join me on this journey today, and let's see what I say today, because I have no idea. Rediscover yourself. It came to me last week as we were doing a class. In growing up, what am I going to do with my life? What aspirations, what vision, what dreams do I have? Can any of you relate to that? Growing up, wanting to be a fireman, wanting to be a doctor, wanting to be a nurse, wanting to be a lawyer, wanting to be a jet pilot. All those aspirations, where did they go? I guess life kind of happens. What is the meaning of life? And how do I get it? I'm finding myself at the age that I am, looking back at those sentences, those ideals that I had, and what happened to them? Am I still on that journey? Am I still on that path? Because I'm telling you what, today I feel like I'm still figuring out what am I supposed to be doing here. But I stay on the treadmill. Not the treadmill that you think of when you've got to go to Planet Fitness and run and huff and puff and struggle. It's just being on that nice road of life and just enjoying the scenery. That treadmill. But isn't there more to life than just being on a treadmill? I would think so. Let's go on it. The higher self always has the answer or solution to any difficulty. I know that I've had problems in my life. And being an only child, I kind of relied upon myself to figure it out. Sometimes I did a great job. Sometimes I didn't do such a great job. And my dad told me when he got home that I didn't make the right choice that day. My dad always said, the quickest path to the mind is right here. There's only one life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. I'd like you to say that with me. Can you say it with me? There's only one life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. That is such a great mantra, and I use that several times during the week. It just steadies me. It focuses me. It calms me down. When I have that anxiety level of what's going on, I say this just a few times to myself, and I just breathe. I allow the emotions, the feelings to just flow through me. I don't hold on to any of those emotions. I just allow it to unfold and pass through me. Because just like any roller coaster ride where there's ups and downs, there's always a spot that stops. So allow yourself to feel those emotions. Don't build a condo there. Just allow it to pass, and you'll come back on solid ground, and we can move forward. Does the rear view mirror have better clarity? I kind of think it does. At least for me. But you can't really get anywhere forward if you're looking in the back. However, I have to say this to those people who say that. By having the vision and the clarity of what I've passed, I have context on how to deal with the future and what is coming my way. And as a practitioner and as a reverend here at this center, it gives me context for each and every one of you. So when you come and talk to me about whatever the situation is, because I've lived it and because my rear view mirror isn't fogged up and it's all nice and clear, I have context upon which to help you through that situation, to get you back onto that solid ground and to get you off that roller coaster ride of going nowhere but up and down and whoop-de-doos and loop-de-loops and all that stuff. Well, I do see all my mistakes, and boy, did they teach me a thing or two. Isn't that true? It really has. And I love that about the past and seeing that, because I have context. I have clarity of where I am now, recognizing what I've done in the past, good or positive or negative. How about, let's say that, not good or bad, positive or negative outcomes. And so now, from this point, I can make decisions upon what's coming my way now. It's the attitude, it's the mental process that we have that creates that reality of how we deal with life. I find some of the best vintage stores because I took a wrong turn or because of a wrong turn. I don't know about you, but I make some wrong turns here and there. But instead of looking at them as mistakes or, gosh darn it, I missed the turn, I should have got off on exit 32 and I got off on exit 30. But when you see life as a perfect flowing of energy it's like a nonstop movie in a sense. I find the best things when I've made that wrong turn. Instead of beating myself up about just, this turn or that, I recognize where I am and I say, what's next? What's around the corner? Have you ever found that to be true for yourself? When you thought you made a mistake and didn't just go, I made a mistake and that's it, but you opened your mind up, you opened your heart up to what's around you, and you saw the beauty of what was happening at that moment. That's our philosophy here. A philosophy that there is a continuity of life. Positive or negative, it's all one thing, and that is spirit, unfolding perfectly. Through our relative thinking, we think they are mistakes. But in fact, from the rear view mirror, we see that they were perfect because we are in the spot we need to be in to have clarity, understanding, and a passion for what's coming. A funny thing happened to me on the way to writing my talk. It's funny I put that in here. I have no clue what it is. Oh, this. So anyway, my talk title. I wasn't sure if there was a dash in there or not a dash, so I just went and did a little Amazon or Apple search, and this is what kind of popped up. Rediscover yourself. And you notice those little dots underneath the word? Well, that means that there's another meaning, or maybe it's misspelled or something. I'm like, usually I just let that pass on. But this week I actually clicked on that. And this is what it said. Recover yourself. This is what I'm talking about, people. I had the idea of rediscover yourself. And that was my talk title. And it was going to be grand and fabulous. But I clicked on this without even knowing why. And this came up. Recover yourself. That's what we're doing here. You are all each an individualized expression of that divine spirit. You are all perfect. There is no rediscovering. There's a recovering of the perfection of who and what you are. That divine energy, that higher self coming down as its expression through each and every one of us. And I like that idea. Life is not a question, it is a statement. Quit asking, what am I here to do? There's no more questions. Live your life as a statement. There is meaning in life. Of course there is. We all know that there is a higher power. Whatever you call that power, it doesn't matter. Some call it God, some call it nature, the universe. It doesn't matter. It's the one power, it's the one energy that flows through each and every one of us. And since there is that divine energy, there is meaning to life. Everything that shows up in our life teaches us something. That is definitely true. At least it is for me. Compassion. Having compassion for what others are going through is something that's I never thought about when I was younger. I never really had compassion to what others were going through because I was busy finding my way. What's my purpose? But I found that as I started having compassion for what others are going through, it allowed that seed of love to germinate. And I'm telling you what, each and every one of us has that divine seed of love. And when we water it and allow it to grow, it will change your life. You may not know where your life is going, but I can tell you this. That journey is wonderful. When you stop and you realize the truth, that regardless of where you are, if you can see the beauty that's around us, you have context, you have peace, you have clarity, you have understanding. Acceptance. I like this one. There's a lot of stuff going around, it seems, this day and age. Acceptance isn't taking on what someone else believes. Acceptance is allowing that person to have a different ideal about what life should be like or how they want to live their life. Acceptance isn't condoning how they want to live their life or condemning it for that matter. Acceptance is realizing that they have a different way of living life, of viewing life, of creating life. Acceptance is seeing that person for the divine being that they are and accepting and loving them for what they are, despite that you may disagree with their views. When you can do that, that seed I was just talking about grows a little bit more. There's more understanding, there's more compassion. And what you'll find is your life becomes easier. It becomes more joyful. It becomes calmer. The roller coaster ride isn't as severe as it used to be. Trauma. We just did a spirit of life yesterday. And listening to what people were saying about this particular individual and dealing with someone passing is definitely traumatic. But as I was sitting in the back doing the sound and doing the videos and listening, one thing I realized is the happiness, the joy of the experiences that they've had with this individual. And I realized that energy was still ongoing, even though that person that they had the experience with is no longer here. That energy is still there. Just like when you throw that little pebble in the pond and those ripples go out, the stone sinks to the bottom. You no longer see that stone. But those ripples continuously spread out and get bigger and larger. So even in trauma, there is something to learn and to know and to love. I always thought it was him hitting the thing up there. But there you go. Divine right order. I'm loving this. See, when you can see stuff like this and say, oh my God, somebody just ruined my talk because it went off. No, bingo. Talk about chimes. Join me on this journey, everyone. You too can have a life like that. Instead of seeing the mistakes and the trip-ups, just recognize that it threw you off course a little bit, but enjoy the ride. You never know what you're going to find or experience, and I love that. Every issue has an answer in the sacred self. There is a divine knowing in each and every one of us. When you come to this center, we teach you how to see that. And for those of you who are new here for the first time, you have that divine knowingness inside of you. When you can listen to that, when you can recognize that, you can change your life, regardless of where you are, whether you think that you're on a mountaintop or you think that you're in that valley. Your elevation's always changing. But when you recognize that you have the ability through your thoughts change the direction of your life, you no longer have to be that victim saying that life is happening to me. You can now take charge and say, life is happening through me. And you're excited regardless of where you are. Because I tell you what, when you're on top of that mountain, guess what? From that vantage point, there's another mountain across that valley. The roller coaster of life. Enjoy that ride. This life that we are living now is real and it is true. But it's not the whole truth. Just like I've been saying this whole talk. What we're experiencing this day, and each and every one of us has that individualized expression. Because what I'm going through, you probably wouldn't understand. And what you are going through, I probably wouldn't understand. But through compassion, we can see each other for who we are, and that is divine essence of spirit. The totality of the universe is right here, that seed of love. When you come from that, when you water that seed within yourself, it can do nothing but grow and allow you to see the beauty of life, regardless of where you are. Isn't that something worth going, I need to find out more about? Rediscover or recover. That was kind of the talk tile. It started off as rediscover, and I found out, I like recover. How about rediscover and recover? Rediscover is a thought process. I've discovered something. So you're sitting down on your Barker lounger or in that nice chaise lounger by the pool, and you rediscover something about yourself. I like that. Recover is the action. So, divine right order. I started off talking about rediscover, and through divine right order, taking that turn, finding out where something went, led to this. The thought becomes the thing. That is the main primary thing that we teach here. Our thought process with action creates our reality. So rediscover the truth about who and what you are in here. But move and take action and recover the truth of who and what you are. I am so very thankful for this day, for these ideals, for this understanding of life. And I thank you very much for joining me on that journey. So I'd like to end with this. Buckle up, Buttercup, and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Wow. Well, thank you, Reverend William. Especially, I love that picture. So, when Ryan was going through, I know my son was looking for a picture for Reverend William's talk. He said, Mom, what do you think of this one? I go, oh my God, that is so William. And so, anyway, love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank all of you. At this time, I'd like to call up our ushers. This is part of our concierge team that we so appreciate, that help people find seats and collect the money, and we're so grateful to all of them. This is a sacred time of the service too, because what we know from a spiritual aspect is that what you put out in the universe, knowing that you're grateful, knowing that the universe always supplies, it comes back pressed down and overflowing. So I'd like for you to just go within and just feel the gratitude for your life, for all that you have, for this center, for everybody that's in your life. Take nothing for granted, because you only have this moment. And please join me in our offertory prayer. I offer this gift with joy and gratitude. I receive freely and give freely, knowing the law of circulation is working perfectly in my life and the life of this center. Thank you.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. Joy is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything
I like that little added tambourine thing there, Beverly and Carrie. That was fun. Who's doing the chimes? I kind of like that too. Nobody's doing the chimes now. What? They won't admit it. Okay. Bok, 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 bok. Anyway, I love that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So grateful for this, your offering today. Let us bless this offering. We bless this collective offering and receive it with gratitude, knowing it is spirit in action. As this currency flows through our center and beyond, it blesses many lives, including my own. All right, thank you. Just a few little announcements before we leave. For those of you who can stay, because we have Sound Immersion Friday, if you could help with putting some of the chairs away. We're going to leave the ones in the front because we have our membership class. And the back, too. Oh, yeah, leave the back. So it's just the middle. So if some of you big, strong men and strong women, I don't want to discriminate, And if you could just help, let's putting the chairs away. We'll greatly appreciate that. Also, don't forget, those of you who are interested in becoming members, please join us in our new membership class that we'll be teaching. Go out and have some coffee and donuts while they're changing the sanctuary around. And also those of you that want some prayer work, please, we have we call them 1 minute miracles. They're over in the building over in Costa Hall over there. So please go after service for that. We want to thank you all. Is there any other messages?
Thank the concierge.
I did.
Mimi and the group. Did you thank them for the work that they do here?
Yes. Well, I didn't
Great.
specify names, but I thanked them all. Thank you. Yes. Yes, we are so grateful. And thank you all for being here today. We so appreciate it. Don't forget, you first-timers, go out on the patio and get your gift, have a coffee, probably some donuts out there, and just have a wonderful week. So I'm going to close this, and I look around this room, and I see the divine sitting in all these chairs. They look separate, but it's all one. It's all one life coming together. And right here and right now, and every moment, we awaken to the fact that we are the divine. We have that power to create the life that we desire. We have that power to bring this world together. And as we see that God in everybody, we treat them with that honor and that respect. And so grateful for these 50 years of being here in this building, being this center of light, of spirituality in this center. We're so grateful. And I know for each and every one of us, this week is filled with magnificent gifts, magnificent aha moments, rediscovering things that maybe we have forgotten about ourselves, or recovering things that we've thrown away that we recognize are so important to who we are and how we live our life. Because all is divine. It is all that divine spirit, that eternality of life that is within each and every one of us. We just say thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for this day, for this life, for everyone in my life that I cherish. And know, each and every one of you, you are part of that heart. And so I am so grateful. I know that this is the truth. I release my word, and we leave here in joy. And so it is.
Dance to the music all night long. wide awake, everybody.